And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the Battle of the Beltway. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. So one out, nobody on. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball there. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made.
The Battle of the Beltway rolls on. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Sean McGraw. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
The batter, number 7.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Rich Campanella. This to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time.
He's been going after these guys consistently.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Sosa. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. This one in the air. House drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. And they get it out on the play.
Our final line score tonight. First leg of the game is over. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, they led 6 runs.
1 out, base is empty. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Bounce to the left side. And that one handled. Sends it across to first. 2 away.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Sosa. And he deals. Chopper right side. Yepes. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 6.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He powers that one out of here, and they take the lead. It's 5-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
And now it's Juan Yepes.
The first baseman, Juan Yepes.
The Orioles up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball left side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's the 3rd out.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Now batting, number 7.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Base is empty, 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. On the ground to 3rd. Throws to first. Out. Number 2. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's way outside. And it's 3-0. Nolan Arenado waiting on deck for the Orioles. Left field, way back there. That's going back. Back some more. That's not coming back. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one.
Sosa had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And be reminded.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. Gray back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one ripped. That's back there.
Go to.
And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. In position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have got it. Didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. In the air out towards right center.
Come on, dig,
Green
you're scoring.
Sizes this one up. And that is that. Rich Campanella digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs. Bounce to third. Sosa. Tosses across the first. Third out. And the Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now batting, number 7.
Sosa measures 6 feet 6 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and it remains 1-0.
The batter, number 7.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 4. 1 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Line drive. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Henderson.
Man at second with 1 away. Sean McGraw digging in for the Nationals.
John McGraw.
Here's a 2-2. That's to third. Sosa zips it across. Got him.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the
From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We've got bait. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Come on, bring the heat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the air, left side. Fraley makes the catch, and that'll do it. And here comes Carlos Correa. Base is empty, one away. You're in game one of this three-game set. Bounce to the left side. Throw, and it gets away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't.
One down. One down.
And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Correa hauls it in, and there's two. Sosa with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
For the victorious Twins.
Here's Byron Buxton. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Garrett in his 4th year, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped. That's back. And out of here. He circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
And we're back out of the 4th. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Number 7.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that hit.
The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2 swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for this.
One down, and now the DH, Brooks Lee. 3rd, Sosa. Feeds to second, out there. Out of Mountcastle. It's a double play. Next for the Orioles, Sosa. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Garrett back to work. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
No ball. One strike.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
3-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And a pitch. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Got him. And that is that. So no runs here in a base. And the batter now, Sosa. He's already homered in this game.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
Fought off foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Left-hand hitter waits. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Carlos Correa. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now here is Royce Lewis. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a sac bunt here. Sosa. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The third baseman, number 7.
And a foul ball. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a division. Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground, right side, Julian. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
2 outs, bases full. Now Sosa, this guy with light tower power. That's out to center field. Buxton under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave him loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Two on, 1 out. And now Trevor Larnach. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 and 2nd. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors, they let 10.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fought off foul.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Mountcastle over at first with 1 away. Inside, almost got him.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those 2 things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
And a pitch. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Like you can, come on.
And a foul ball. The Orioles trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet, and my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Base is empty, 1 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe.
Back for more from the Bronx. Top of the 6th inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Sosa. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Cedric Mullins stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
To third might be two. Sosa. The throw to second is offline.
Didn't look to be like he got it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game.
There's one out. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Here's the third baseman, Sosa. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit, right side. Polanco tosses to first. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And it's still 8.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. Want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The third baseman, number 7.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Bunting for a hit. On the run, sends it over to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
2 outs, runner at first. Here comes Aaron Judge. The pitch. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it 3-2.
Let it fly.
The batter, number 7.
Be patient.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Yeah, that ball was hit real hard. Good job.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound and pitch for 4. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. So 2 on with 2 away. And here is Colton Cowser.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact.
On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs.
Now batting, number 7.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
So the batting order turns over. Cedric Mullins stepping in now for the Yankees. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first, and that's the third out. The Yanks lead one, and it's still 8-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here is Sosa to the plate. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Curtis back to work. That one is absolutely belted. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And he deals. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins hauls it in, and there's one away. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight, come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And the 0-2. Got him. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no. So up next, Sosa. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Hung up in a rundown now. Tag got him. And he can't scramble back in time. So next to hit for Baltimore, Sosa. And misses inside. Rutschman on third with 2 out. And another ball. 2 outs. That one ripped. To the warning track, makes the catch. 1. Sosa played well enough in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.
Sosa, the next to hit.
The third baseman, number 42.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
We'll get it, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
The batter, number 42.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's ripped for a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. We are tied at 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground, right side, and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Tied up here in the early going. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Keep going.
The run scores from second. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Now that, number 42.
And first offering is fouled off. Sosa, in his second season, only 20 years old. And he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hammer, base hit.
Way to find the sweet spot right there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1, but they still lead at 3-2. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go. 1 out here. We got 1.
Base hit. 1 run is in.
Pick up the ball.
Now the second run is in. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. Slide, tag, save. It's 6-2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Now move to first. And he dives back in safely. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7.
There we go, 1 here.
Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. The run scores from third, and the lead is up to 5.
Oh, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And into the box for Baltimore, Sosa.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And a foul ball. Hamilton, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip over to Lopez 1. Relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these. Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Our final line score this afternoon.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yoshida calls it in, and there's 2 away. 1 gone, runner at first. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. The pitch. That's to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do.
Back here in Baltimore, bottom 4, and into the box for Baltimore, Sosa. The line of the pitch. Out to center. Schwarber makes the grab, 1 down. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to be? Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Yeah, you get a good one up there, huh?
Man at first, 1 away.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you.
There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. O'Neill whips it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Solid solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
And it's second with one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And they're all loaded up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And a base hit. In to score from third. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a ball that a lot of times just...
So 2 down. Now here is Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball left side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. Red Sox go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. So 1 out with 2 aboard. So next to hit for Baltimore, Sosa, 1 for 3.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Sosa. He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Cruz settles underneath it. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 14 hits, 1 error.
So digging in, Sosa.
The third baseman, number 7.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
Now batting, number 7.
And a foul ball. Arenado, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence.
Now batting, number 7.
And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And now the lefty hit weakly on the ground towards second. Gets it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next is the first baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, nobody on. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Orioles leave 1. Sosa had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 16 runners on base.
Man at first with 1 gone. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Bethancourt. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Sosa. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Slow ground ball to the right side. Whips it to Casas. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Ryan.
There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. In the air, center field. Schwarber has a beat on it, brings it in, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Tyler O'Neill now at the plate. On the ground. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
First pitch misses.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him! And that is a big first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Sosa. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And here it comes. And that one is inside ball one. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, right side. Cruz. They take the force out. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. They lead it 6-2.
Well, Well, this is definitely a rarity, a one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show. So 2 down, and here is Sosa to the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. Score.
Now batting, number 7.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So maybe we're careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Now batting.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Bunting for a hit. Horowitz puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0.
Now batting.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hit in the air, center field. McCormick trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So 2 down, Jake Myers now at the plate. 2 outs. That's to third. Whips it to first. And that will end the inning. Astros go down. Here's the third baseman, Sosa, 1 for 3. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
The victorious Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base.
Now here is Sosa. The Astros up by a run here in the second game of the series. Ground ball could be 2. The underhand flip. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Not Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
On the ground to third. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. Here's one.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make it.
Back here in Baltimore, bottom four. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Number 7.
Bounce to the right side. Altuve gets it to first. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 6.
And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. And a bunt towards third. Fires to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 5. It's the Astros 6 and the Orioles 5. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a pitch. That's to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chaz McCormick.
Man at first, and now Sosa. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 11-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Bottom 9, and into the box for Baltimore, Sosa. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Come on, kid, get on for us.
And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Sosa digs in now.
The third baseman, number 7.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's this?
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Sosa. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. McCormick pulls that one down. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right.
Now batting, number 7.
Check swing went around. That's strike one.
Your ball, one strike.
That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. They throw to third. He's in safely at second as a run scores. So one out with 2 aboard. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter.
Now the third baseman, Sosa.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at second. Foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting,
Sosa did not have a banner showing in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down, and here is Sosa to the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Mateo runs. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first, and there's 2 away.
now batting, number 7.
And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
The batter, number 7.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied. So first and second with one man gone. Here's the third baseman, Sosa. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jagger.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and here at Wrigley Field, and here is Sosa to the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Swings through that one out in front that time. Sosa measures 6 feet 6 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of
start of the 4th, and the batter now, Sosa. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Popped up. Swanson drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
The batter, the deputy.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Sosa. Foul ball there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. At the belt and fires. Swings through for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Back here at the friendly confines. And now it is JT Realmuto. On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Backed off the plate that time. Two on, 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run is in.
Here you go, make the turn, make the turn, make the turn.
The second run scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 7 and the Cubs 5. No out. out. Runner at first. Dansby Swanson digs in now. One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the cruiser.
Sosa with an okay game of the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
One down. Bellinger up to hit.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The 2-2 on the way. Grounded to third, could be 2. Sosa over to second on a Mountcastle. It's a double play. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Sosa to the plate. And that one fouled off. Mize, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Dig hard, go 2, go 2!
And no one can get there. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here's Jake Bauers. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one the other way.
You're going,
And that's the 3rd out. 1 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Throws to first, and Bellinger is out.
Now batting, third baseman.
High fly ball down the left field line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking for.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Olivares moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Killian, in his 2nd season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
Number 7.
The wind and the pitch. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Santander tracks it down for the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Bauers, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground.
All right, hold on,
Throws
right
to
here,
first in
right
time.
here.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
2 outs. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
2 outs. Hit weakly on the ground. Sosa tosses to first, and that is that. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's some real power at the plate. Sosa. Right side, hard hit. Out on the off-balance throw.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That gets
2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Santander at the plate.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So
Now batting, number 7.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. In time to Bush, and that's an out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out.
All right, let's see something you like right here.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Sosa. That one hooked foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. first, and that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's Alexander Canario. One out, bases empty. Bounce to third, and that one handled. Throws to first in time.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Sosa to the plate.
7.
Well struck, right field, low. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Owes nothing. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Kyle Tucker. On the ground to third, Sosa. Fires over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And that one in the air center field. Siri in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Hey, come on now.
Now batting, number 7.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays 2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Sosa. The pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Move first. Sosa back on a dive. With the tying run on at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And the 0-2. Left field. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the grab, throw over to first. And that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 3 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Sosa now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. On his way over. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's.
Now batting, number 7.
That's a base hit. So a man of one now with 1 away.
Yeah, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Everything came together for him. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Nolan Arenado. Bounce to the left side. Caballero zips it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Caballero makes the catch, inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Rays 10 and the Orioles 2.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Number 7.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. Popped in the air, left side. And the infield fly is called. Back here at Tropicana Field, digging in, Sosa. Pepio back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Lau sends it to first, and a quick out number 1. So 2 down, now the third baseman, Sosa, 1 for 3.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Out towards right center field. Garrett snags it on the run. Sosa did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left